I've just spoke to all my family yesterday, and I'm like, for the first time having those deep conversations with my dad and telling him, like, I asked my dad yesterday, like, do you think I'm ready for children? I asked my brother as well. And they've actually gave, like, my ex-girlfriend, who I've pretty much got back together with her, but I asked them about her, and surprisingly, not even surprisingly, to be honest, but my family gave her the blessing, actually, because I just,
Nice.
she honestly, when I started to ask these type of questions of, like, would she be a good partner, would she be a good mother for my children, astounding yes. All of these kinds of, like, I've researched a lot for this, and I think those 3 questions are the most important. But every metric that I could find, like, that seems to be important, that, like, researchers say is, like, one of the most important, like, me and my girl were matching really well. The only thing that was against it was the red pill stuff of like body count, sexual past, and everything. And that's like, that's very openly, like, I say it to my brother, I say it to my girl and everything, I say it to her face, and that it's like, not only one, statistically, it's, you're like, the average is likely to, like, cheat afterwards and, be degenerates and stuff. But it's just because that part of my values is that it's fucking disgusting when a woman's had sex before you. Just personally, right? And I think a lot of guys do agree with this, but often we don't want to speak about it. I genuinely, like, there's nothing that's more disgusting than, like, a woman who's had sex before you when you love her, right? I just think that's totally fucking gross. It hurts me. Like, it feels like betrayal, even though she didn't know me, because it's like you gave your you gave a part of your soul to a guy who doesn't even give a fuck about you. It's a middle finger to me. That was especially because you gave your virginity to a random guy. Like, I believe women have 2 real gifts, like sacred gifts, that they can give a man. They can birth his child, and they can give him her virginity. And so if she's given the like, she can still birth your child, and that's still really sacred. But that was like, virginity is a fucking prized gift. I know it sounds weird to say this, and in the modern day it is weird to say it, but the thing is, men have thought this for 100,000 years. So it's only in the last, like, 50 years we've thought that this is weird, what I'm saying. But literally, the point of marriage was to exchange her virginity for your resources. That was literally the point of marriage. So that's the one thing I really fucking, like, my value is clear. And the interesting thing is, like, hers is the exact fucking same. So when I say this, she's literally nodding her head saying, like, I know, like, I 100, like, I agree with you. If I knew that I was being a degenerate, like, what was wrong with it back then, I wouldn't have done it. I would, like, she's like, oh, Hamza, I wish I could go back in time and, like, save myself for you. I wish I could, but I can't. And, like, all I can do now is make sure my daughters don't do the same thing as me. And I'm like, man, that's the fucking best answer you could have said. You stupid bitch, bro. Like, why couldn't you have thought this, like, 10 years ago, you dumbass? But it's like, that's the thing. So when I've openly said that to her, she literally agrees with me. I've openly said it to my brother, to even my father, and they literally agree with me that, yeah, she's actually the right woman for me. So that's the thing.